Hey everyone, welcome to Angeldust Live. I'm Firefly Lucas, your host for the stream, and today we are playing Angeldust again, the action RPG for Windows, Mac, iPad, iPhone, Android tablets and phones, Linux and Raspberry Pi. So my face is a little bit dark, the sun is still shining, maybe next time I'll lower the blinds or whatever they're called, so that you can actually see my face. But in a few moments the sun will be setting and hopefully I will do good. So welcome to the stream, new update come out today. There's also something going on in the town today. There's an announcer completely popping off, so if you can't hear me, if you can't understand what I'm saying, I'll enable the compressor and we can enjoy my voice and my sound quality once more. But welcome everyone to the YouTube chat and to the Twitch chat. New update out today with new paintings, new drawings, new decorations, all kinds of new features. So a quick one that I want to show you here is that you can now go into the build alone mode like this. You still have all of the blocks, there's new blocks, also new icons for the flat blocks, thanks Obi for suggesting that. There are sticky mimic sticky decals now, which you can actually place on mimicked blocks. And if you place them on a bare mimic, they will actually hide the mimic. New paintings and new drawings, for instance the pet snack poster, we have the new, tons of new things. But you can now also place objects in this mode, so you can finally walk around with your cactus out like this. And like bada bing, bada boom, and you can place cactuses in this game, or cacti or whatever. And you can even remove them, so in the build alone mode you can now finally place this stuff. So you can also experiment with the new leaves, check it out. Super cool, these are great for making custom foliage or making trees. We will be going into the online mode in a few moments, but I just want to show you all of the, or at least most of the new features here. And a big improvement here is that previously you could only place these objects on top of blocks, but now you can place them anywhere. So if you want to start experimenting with these leaves like this, you just place them where you want them, and you don't have to make scaffolding anymore, and it's just so much better. So here you go, very nice tree made in a few seconds as you can see, and it looks like a super cool tree thing. Tutoro, Ruan says something looks different. Yo, new leaves is super 10 out of 10. Indeed, it's the Giga Chad of the new update, it's the best new feature. So let's remove this stuff. Cursed webcam, yeah indeed. Crystal shard, symbiont pod missing in build alone. Yeah, there's a lot of magical things that you have to discover they are missing from build alone. Leaf block looks cool, you look cool Ruan, check it out. So, available in 10 different colors, super cool, super amazing. It's available in 2 sizes, huge and a bit smaller. So there you go. So yeah, the mimic sticky blocks, let me show you a quick hack that you can do. So this is something that I figured out on my own, I'm not a builder, but you know the mimic, right? Here you go. If you have these bare mimics, so they can't mimic anything, and you can climb the thin mimic block. So this is just a demo. We'll get online soon. It's just a bit of a diversion here. So check it out. You place these, then you can now actually hang these wooden frames on them, for instance. And like you see, the mimic will disappear. So you can still use your block picker to determine that there's a mimic there. But if we go all the way to the top like this, so we climb all of the mimics, we place a wooden frame, not this one over here, but check it out. I'm not a big builder, so please bear with me while I show you this. And if you now place this frame block next to all of them, there we go. So this is a trick you can now do, you can make this ladder. Woo! That's really cool, very nice touch. And yet now you can make a platform out of this. So you run into a bit of a problem if you want to make it connect to the floor, because on the floor it will also start mimicking blocks. But this is sort of how you can make a ladder up towards a tree house or whatever you may want to build. Like I said, I'm not a very creative person, so I use a lot of wood and I use a lot of cinder blocks. But this is how you can make a ladder. Yo! Nice new app icon, thank you Alexi. That's also something we can talk about. So this is pretty cool, right? Like the problem is if you start placing a block here, it will get mimicked. So you can now make a climbable wall with a ladder sort of, so that works anyway. But see if you can use this. Also, like I said, my creativity is absolutely zero, so let me just do the default build for this. We now have curtains and we have shutters, so if you place a window inside of this thing, let's see. And the curtains and the window shutters, they are mimic sticky, so they will stick to mimics, so you can actually make larger windows as well. Let's use a white. See, I'm not good at building, but I try my best. So like this, and let's pretend this is the outside of the build, and then we want to place shutters on this side, so let's just use wooden shutters like this. Woo, super nice. And on the inside we want to have curtains, and we have 4 different colors of curtains, so let's go with the red ones. There we go, curtains on the inside, shutters on the outside, and you can even see the curtains through the window. So how cool is that? You can now finally make your windows look a bit spiffier. And Gila says, hello there, not sure how long I'll be here. If I ever have to join a call with my classmates for homework, don't worry about it. Welcome, Angelio. So that's the basic window build. So I showed you that the mimic sticky ones will stick to mimics, and they will hide the mimics. And of course you can also just place them on walls like you did before. So you can make like these drape shapes if you want. And let's remove this thing. Yeah, I'm not good at building in this game, but I'm good at building the game. There we go. It's pretty pog. Interior decorating. Firefly now owns a home. Yeah. It's just like with the horse riding. Once I started riding a horse, I knew that it should be in the game. So here we have another trick. Inside of the village wall is now also, like, you can use them as doors on the shelves. And maybe you'll find some more tricks to do with this. So, see this dark shelves block? It now has got the shutters, but you can also use them as doors. And there are like super many applications for this. But there's another trick. Obi asks, like, can you show him the railway? I'm not sure if I can show the railway, but I can try at least. So if you build something like this, let's use wood for instance, a wooden pole. Like this. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but you can then use the shutters, these, or the slabs, the metal slabs, and you place them on top of them. And I'm not sure if it works on other blocks than girders, but this is sort of how you can make a railway. And you can like make it inside of the floor, like this. So if you place cubic blocks next to it, you get this sort of railway-ish shape. Not sure how you would do the corners, so there are tips, or Obi probably has some ideas on how to do that. You might use these metal frames, like these metal girders or whatever. Like here, and then you use more of the other girders. Let me try to do it like this. Yeah, and then probably like the slabs will now be oriented along the other axis. So let's select the slabs. Yeah, so this is sort of how you can make a railway corner as well. So, yo! If you enjoyed these tips, please drop a like and a sub. Thank you, Crunchy, but I will finish my intro. The girders under the stickers make them oriented the right way. Okay, so, like I said, I have no idea why or how this works, but it works. So let's be happy with that. So check it out. Railways. And maybe we should add a lantern just for clarity. See? Nice railway. Huh? Uh-huh, yeah. Oh. Pretty good, pretty good. Cool, Alexi says. Without girders you can't control the orientation. Yeah, okay, so if you ever need to orient the stickers, use girders or, yeah, the girder blocks below them. I've already updated the house at Bevoy where you can find paintings. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we have a lot of new paintings. There's also 3 new rugs. Maybe people haven't found these yet. It's just a random collection of colors. So you have a blue circle rug now. There's a black diamond shape, and there's now also a square red rug. So that's just a thing for decorating your house. We have like curtains in 4 different colors. We have the wooden frames, metallic frames, slabs. It's all pretty cool. It's all pretty cool. You can also, of course, use these metal ones as shutters for a blast door or whatever. And the new paintings are also very cool. One last minute submission was this one by Snow White Princess. It's the cluster bunny. So let's take a look. Might be a bit dark in here, so let me take a lantern sticker. There we go. So this is a cluster bunny painting. It's pretty cute. It's also got a uniquely colored rim to it, or like a border around it. So the frame is actually pinkish wood, or like pink painted wood. It complements the colors of the piece nicely, I believe. And it wasn't used before. There was no other piece that really could use that color, but it's really cool. And I also like all of the other ones. So this is a great one with the mammoth. Where can I hang it? Here. great work. This one was by Fadi, if I'm not mistaken, so great work. The red border gives it a lot of action vibe, so that's cool. I already updated the house. Cyber Angeldust, Alexi says. It's indeed true. Now all we need is a photon card and a photon rail to make it move. Yeah. Indeed. It would be fun, So anyway, that's the railways, that's the thing. So that's cool. You can now, like I said, place the objects in this, and you can now place objects anywhere where you could place the block. So even if it's in the middle of the air, it's not a problem anymore. Previously this was. When I was implementing these leaves, I thought like, why was it ever like the system that we had before? Why? Why was that? It didn't make any sense. It was completely bonkers. So as with many things, it's now been improved. The app icon has been renewed. And let me finish my intro and then we'll dive into the game. There's more new stuff to show you there. So I'm Frank Firefly Lucas again, and welcome to Angeldust. So if you're watching this video on YouTube, please give a thumbs up to the video, subscribe to the channel to never miss the live show. And if you're watching on Twitch, a follow is much appreciated. If you're playing the Steam version of the game, a positive review is also always much appreciated. We got a bit like review bombed or tanked or whatever you might call it. And like our rating isn't that good. I think we're now at 63%, so a 6.3, that's very reasonable. But the game at least deserves at least an 8 or a 9, I believe. So any positive review is much appreciated. Thank you very much. Obi says the Snow White Cluster Bunny is my favorite. Okay. I should be building, not gonna lie. Yeah, I should be building too. Hey, so once you're in the game, like I said, update came out today. I showed you a bunch of new features already. There's a few more that I can show in the online mode. If once you're in the game, use the buttons on the left side of the screen to select the hero you want to play as. We're going with the Sorceress today. And to play name and password in these boxes on the right side of the screen, you'll find the game's social media, so Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Discord. The Discord server is highly recommended. There's a very warm and friendly community of people who will get you involved with the game, do things together, and most of them are probably also on this YouTube chat. So if you want to chat with them, you can do so on Discord or right now in the YouTube chat. Very friendly community we have here. It might not be the biggest or the largest community you've ever seen, but definitely the most heartwarming and most welcoming that you'll ever see. So click Discord and have a good time. The website button takes you to the game's website, where you can send private messages to your friends, you can color your heroes, you can name your land claims, and you can trade in your quest points, because every daily quest that you do becomes a quest point, and you can trade those in for specific creatures that you can ride or like tame if you have a pet snack, which you can win on this live stream. Just stay tuned, in about half an hour we'll do the lottery. And this button sets the in-game language. We're going with English and the cartoon visual style. So we're going to sign in. Palison, hello, hey Palison, benvindo, este Angeldust, welcome back. It's been a while, Palison, but I'm glad you're here. And Hum says skip the hunt, it works for me. like Hum is one of the friendly people from the Discord channel. Laurie is here. So, Kan Maike, not sure if you're still watching, but I already secretly hung, hello Elkie, I hung up your poster here so people know that they came to the right place to win the pet snack. They came to the right place. Dante is here, Tadeo is here. Soda is here. Soda has also got their artwork in the game now, which is really cool. Let me see. Am I sitting? Yeah, I'm sitting. Hey Soda, how are you doing? Soda is still number 1 at the new player leaderboard. In 1 or 2 days they will be leaving, because we all have our time in the spotlight there. But Soda Meow, about 650,000 coins in the new player leaderboard. Amazing, amazing. Alexi is here. Hey Alexi, the blue dude. Alexi, press space so your feet stick out, or you need to crawl onto a chair. Vera Zoro, I forgot to turn on the lights. No, the lights are on, but like the sun is shining. Am I getting darker still? Yeah, I'm getting darker. Can I, I'm not sure if I can convince this thing to be brighter. I could also try to, like, wait a moment. I'll do it like this. I'll be right back. There you go. So I really didn't want to Yeah, really didn't want to like block out the sun because it's really nice. It's really nice to have the sun there, but like this, the camera view is much better this way. So maybe it's just I have to accept that I won't be seeing the sun for the duration of this live stream. I won't be streaming for 5 hours like last week, by the way. So let's get up and let's go into the world. Now it works. Yeah, it's just the same, but there was just so much sunlight on the wall behind me that it just didn't look good. Right, so we now also have other things that I wanted to show you, like... oh yeah, the telecharger. Telecharger will now always list all of the online players at the top, and it will also remember the order, or like it will, the order will stay fixed while you are in the telecharger. So things will not be moving around, so that's really great, because otherwise if someone new joins the game, previously your entire list would be reordered, or at least sometimes they would like go down. And right now you can just be confident that if you click on any of these buttons you will actually go to that player. So, Best Player USA, yeah, guess who this is? Best Player USA, the whole of whatever. We've got a lot of players online, by the way. Is it because there was an update? Like, did everyone try out the game again? So Lembas is here. Looking good, looking good. Yeah, so that's new. Like I said. So, as you can see, new players come online. So Samurai has just joined us. And they are not, like, the list is not moving. And now Blue Lady at work. In work. Jeremy Darkling is here. So really cool to see all of these player names pop up, but as you can see the order of my telecharger is now fixed. And that's much better, because previously you would like teleport around. Hum says I got hit by the login bug just last night. I said to myself, at least I know this is the last time. Yeah, indeed. OBS got some tips for Angelo. Now there's one thing, because you can only have 91 players in your telecharger. There is still this limit, and so because when new players join, they would sort of bump the others one out of your telecharger, sort of. So some player names will now also become grey. While the menu is open, people can go grey, and that means that I can no longer teleport to Excatalyze, Therapy or ZooEHS, because new players have joined that are not listed in the menu. It's a bit convoluted, but if I click these buttons, nothing will actually happen. So the players at the bottom of the telecharger can go grey. But that's all there is to it. Like, Naus went offline, and as you can see, Naus went yellow, and then still green when they came back, so... Hola, cuanto tiempo! Hey, Fabrina, welcome. Why does Hum have permission on your lands? This is not okay, I refuse thee. Oh, which one? Where? Hum? I don't know. I hope they do not, like... the grey players you can't reach anymore. They are just there for a show. If I close the telecharger like this and open it back up, there will be new players listed here, and the grey players are gone from the list. So, that's how it works. Firefly amigo, ¿cómo estás? Ah, muy bien, muy bien. Gracias. ¿Cómo estás, Jeff and Nico? And Gaming Min says, did you see Mart in email? I have email. I'm known to use email. So let's go. Follow me, everyone. What are you looking at? Why are you staring over here? Is Andur Rehaman, is he more interesting than me? I can understand. But I'm going to play together. Desert level 64. What is up? We've got Emilio Doom here and Maritella. Like, did we hit a bonus? Did we actually hit a bonus? There are so many new players here. I recognize Jeremy Darkling, but the other players are all new. Did we hit the bonus? Are new players actually playing and joining the game? Woo! Iobi says, I am trustworthy. I am trustworthy. Anonymous is here with the cat in the box. Welcome, Anonymous. Naivadas, hello, Naivadas. It's been a long while since I saw you in the game, but good to see you here. Alexi is not actually going to play with us, but hey, Alexi, I will not play with you either. Volgar is here. Bonjour, comment ça va? Je voudrais une œuf. Tengo mucho tiempo sin jugar Angeldust, extrañar ir de aventura. Yeah, It's been a while since you were here to play Angeldust and have some fun with the adventures in the game, but I'm glad you're here. Give me land permission, please. You need to earn it, Obi. You need to earn it. I'm opening the Steam chat, so if you want to Steam chat with me, it's all good. Okay, so we're in the level 65 desert now, so we will be encountering some very difficult creatures. Hopefully, or possibly. My white clothes look off-white now. What?
Let the light of the heavens shine through. Why aren't we going anywhere?
Did you wash them with some colored stuff, Hump?
Guide my power.
Yours do too? What? Is this a change? It shouldn't have changed. Oh yeah, so this is a big call to action. Everyone listening and everyone playing. If you find any bugs in this version, let me know as soon as possible. Don't say like, oh yeah, I forgot to report. Report anything and everything that you see immediately. I have a big deadline sort of coming up at the end of this month, where afterwards I will or might not be able to roll out new updates for a while. So you have to send it in quickly. Compare hamster from webpage to in-game. Yeah, but it's morning. It's morning, Hum. In the morning the sun isn't as bright. In a few moments when we enter the midday or the afternoon, the sun will be brighter and everything will be whiter. Because it's lighter. Look at my clothes. Look at my clothes. I don't think there is anything changed in the sprite rendering. Off-white Lexus, driving so slow, but BK's from Texas. Oh. I have a big bug. Obi doesn't have build permissions, but Hum does. Okay. Hey Dom. What's up? Miller Doom is here. Hey, Dev Mira is here. Hey Dev, you look like Super Mario. Yeah, and I'm actually waiting. Oh, here's Hamster. Here's Hamster. Yeah, so I believe your attire is actually white-ish. Did this change? There's no way this has changed. No way. No way, Jose. Here, this is it's super white. It can't be more white. I switched to cinematic mode 2 in the afternoon or 2 in the midday.
Never stood a chance. Why aren't we going anywhere?
So I believe that the colors are still accurate. I have no idea. This shouldn't have changed. I never noticed any pixel differences or whatever. So as far as I'm concerned, everything is still cool. Yesterday was super white, like the webpage. It still should be a Hum, but wait a few moments. When the sun is actually rising and we enter the afternoon. Hum is tripping. This is a clear sign that you should take away his build permissions. This does not sit well with Obi. Time for some target practice. Here we go. How does everyone like the new icon? On Android it is a big change even, because I made it layered so that you can now have what is called an adaptive icon. So we have a background layer and a foreground layer combined into a single item thing. And on some devices it will look round, on some it will be a squircle, and on some it will be a square, and so it's a bit completely different. On older Android devices you get this very nice new icon. So it kind of depends on the device you're playing on what it looks like. But I like it. I've already gotten used to it. It's a big change. Also, I tried to make it look somewhat like the old icon. It's a pretty big change, but I really like it. If you compare the old one to the new one is more cheery, more vibrant, way more colorful. And you can actually see the faces. It's sharper, it's more crisp. I put in a lot of time to make it crisp at any size, so... As long as I have build permissions, this is going to be an awesome stream. Only on the normal Angeldust. Okay. Okay.
was fun.
Hey, Angeldust, use
The
this.
spirits will
Use
guide
what?
my hand against these foes.
Are you not seeing my messages again? I see hummus dripping, clear sign that you should take away his build permissions, only on the normal Angeldust. Hum's definition of awesome stream may vary from your own, Firefly, don't trust him. You skipped the first one, it's white. The icon isn't on the Angeldust 64 thing, Exa, only on the normal Angeldust? Huh?
Well,
Have you tried refreshing or doing like alt enter to get the properties? Because I'm playing that exact version. I am playing the 64-bit version. And here, check my desktop. It's the new icon. So on my PC it does work. Also, my build process isn't different or hasn't changed compared to the old one. So tried refreshing.
my aim is
Weird.
unparalleled. Let's do
And if you go into properties, do you then see an icon? Like, I tested this on a few computers and on everyone it showed the icon. Also the setup icon I had to change because it's now the new icon inside of the chest. But definitely something, if there's a bug there, something that I should look into fixing. But it took a lot of time. I took days to get the icon to look good everywhere, but it's now optimized. Previously the old icon wasn't optimized for all sizes, and now it is, and it's just so much sharper everywhere. I'm constantly amazed when I see the icon at how sharp it is. It's not changing. Okay, so if you go to right-click properties, do you then see the icon? If I do, Obi goes insane. What? Still got the old one. Are you sure you're looking in the right directory, Obi? Is this not your testing folder where you maybe placed a the updated Angeldust, so like alpha or beta version that I sent you? Like you unpacked the new itch version.
feel my power.
It might just be you because
That was
I unpacked the version and it immediately showed the new icon everywhere.
feel my
It's the right one. Okay, weird. If you rename the directory, just... Really weird, because there's no way that the old icon is in there. There's absolutely no way. That is technically not even part of the binary anymore.
take in.
Through Steam, okay. Do you have...
I'm here if you need me. That was fun.
Are you not looking at the shortcut? Just you? Mine changed? Not changed it back yet? Huh?
Spirits guide my power.
I can look into Steam after the stream, but I updated like all of the images, I believe. So, really weird. Killing some scorpions, just like this, because that's the way we do it. Yeah, you could also check the integrity of the game files, but I updated the Steam store icon as well, and I added a vertical capsule image, at least that's what it's called, so I think I updated like the entirety of Steam.
My aim is unparalleled.
If all goes well, your chunk files, your entire like data files will be stored in a different location indeed. I don't think Steam knows where they are stored, so you should be able to just reinstall or check the game file integrity. Paris is joining us. Anyway, so how does everyone like the icon? Not speaking about like if it technically works, but how do you like the new version, the icon? I think in the end, like last week, hi Carlos. Last week we spent a lot of hours. Was it last week? I think so. We spent a lot of hours just going over all of these designs, and we ended up with this idea of making like one of the designs, but with the old background. And I think it works really well. It's a nice combination of old and new. But you can just see the faces so much better, and we have this central element of Angeldust, then the community around it of all different players and people, and then the background, the world that you play in. I think it combines like 6 of the most vital elements of the game. The world, the people, and like the goal. Still got the old one. Yeah, Windows might have this this icon cache or something. One moment. Yo, we back. Try a complete reinstall. That's a little bit over the top, but you can try it, of course. Hey, this is level 1 Drakeling. Did someone walk ahead or something? Someone ruining the spawns? It just might happen. I also did some App Store maintenance, in the sense that I updated the icons for the Google Play Store as well. And I also added a Indonesian and Thai translation for the App Store entry itself. Yeah, okay, so you have Shog X. Shog X, stay with the group. Or you ruin our spawns. Seriously, is it exactly 420 MB? Megabytes? That's nice. This stream is called 320, and I was about to post a meme like, yeah, it's one short of being being high, or the highest ever, or the best ever. Still the old icon. Really weird, because I did see in the Steam logs that the executables got changed, so. Loki, don't die on me now, bro. You made some cool artwork, you don't need to die. I'm here if you need me. Yeah, forget about the bird, I believe. It's a black bird, it's way too hard to kill. We're just going to the east. We can go through the release notes at the end of the stream. Why is this one silver? Oh, it's a higher level creature. So let's say new creature. So it's actually a level 18 tripod over here. Let's get it. I can look into it, Obi. I will see if it is actually the new version, the new binary, but it should be. There's probably no way that it isn't, because I'm playing this new version anyway, or as well. And if you had the old version, it would say you need to update Angeldust. Headphones are dying. Oops. We could try that, Obi, but later on in the stream maybe. I don't think that that's the cause of the problem. Doing some major DPS here, so 50, 57 I saw, 58. Good damage on this tripod, everyone wants it dead. Unfortunately, Dante is also healing them, so OB, the opportunist, just joining with the old icon, just hopping on the Drakeling, trying to get some coins. Let's see if OB is actually cheating here. Let's see if they get some coins. Yep. OB cheater. With the ad for added impact. 240 coins, free. Easy money, easy life. Simplest, easiest coins of my life.
It smells like monsters.
What is the quest for today? Oh, it's the grizzly bear. Ah, we should be able to find some. Should be able to find some.
This is a nice find.
Oh, I leveled up. Check out these guns. 173. That's a me.
Now these souls can
The singular headphone is dead. Yeah, so it's either the left one or the right one.
Can they dodge what they can't see? Why aren't we going anywhere?
Yeah, I got them on my head. Yeah, one of them is dead. Huh? What? Yeah. Grizzly bear. Should be able to find some. Every quest person is crying right now. Why? it's a simple one. Seriously, you can find them almost everywhere. When I'm testing the game, I usually am in the starting areas, I play together for a bit. And I always find the grizzly bears, and I always find the cave bears. Both headphones are dying. Ooh, I got them on my head, yeah. And all of them are dead, You didn't dig the new land. No, because I want to be reminded of this. Thanks for the reminder, Anonymous. If you see the ground glowing yellow like this, you can use your shovel to dig up the material and you'll get a lot of coins. If you see a tree glowing yellow, you can use the axe to unlock the tree. Hey, the neon. The neon. Just a single moment here. Like, we'll be right back after these messages. Yeah, also it's best not to talk about it. I don't know how to play this game. I can't build in this game and I also don't know how it works. But hey, like I said, I know how to build the game, so that's something. Hey Marine, how are you doing? Marine, the past few days I got a few spam messages with the sender being listed as Marine, saying, hey, did you read about the new energy prices? They're going through the roof. Do you want to pay less for your energy? Just click here and Marine will take care of it. And I'm like, yeah, maybe not. I'm doing fine. Today we released a new update for the game, so 3.20. New paintings, new drawings, new decorations. The telecharger now remembers player order and will always list the online players at the top, so check it out. Really cool, really cool. We have new stuff there, bug fixes left and right. It's all good. It's all good. A new icon, so a very cool new icon. It's horrible. The new headphones, okay? I have these. I probably talked about this years ago or so. I have these very old headphones. These are vintage Sony headphones. Yeah, you don't want Bluetooth headphones because you're getting lag or you're getting reduced sound quality. So never go with wireless headphones. Always get wired ones. Most Bluetooth headphones that I tested or tried, they sounded horrible. I couldn't live with them. I did not send any spam messages. I have better things to do. Yeah, that's what I would say. When I was rolling in the cash from my spam messages, I would say like, oh, I've got better things to do. Marine, did you go and vote this week? I went and voted. I used my democratic rights here in the Netherlands to vote for a municipal party, or whatever it's called. So I was representing the voters of the world. Not gonna lie, Grizzly Bear is a horrible quest. What? It's everywhere! It's everywhere! See Firefly, remove the weekend quest. We want a harder one. Imagine like you have to recharge your headphones. I can't even imagine. And Marine actually did go and vote. Proud of you, boy. Or girl. Or proud of you, Marine. I will not assume your gender. My Samsung UHQ upscaler and Tube M don't work on most wireless headphones because of bandwidth. Ja. De partij waarop ik stem, dit is de grootste geworden. Oh, that's cool. It's that's a pretty good feeling. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Firefly, please don't ever sing again. It doesn't matter if you have Bluetooth or wired headphones, I will still sound bad. This is just what happens. Okay, here we go. The rhino is down, coins in the bank for everyone. And I want my horsey. There we go. So, did anyone find any like major bugs in the few minutes that the update now has been out? Because I couldn't find one. And I hope that everyone's inventory still has all of the blocks they had. That's always a bit of a iffy thing when new blocks get added. But I think the upgrade went well. It was actually 25 minutes and everything was mostly done. Then it was a matter of the app stores rolling out the updates for all of the client versions. But like as far as my work went, 25 minutes and the update was rolled out. I said like, keep in mind that it's going to cost 2 hours, but it was actually a lot less than 2 hours. Firefly needs one of those stream decks for sound bites and voice effects. Yeah, most streamers that have made it big use those. Okay, Frank, are you gonna add trophies to the game? Hey, you can get a trophy if you win the pet snack. What's a trophy? That's a PlayStation word for achievements or so. Hotbars got destroyed. It's nothing new. Huh? If your hotbars got destroyed... Oh, yeah, because the items got shuffled. Ah, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one, Obi. Oops. Oh, we don't know what's up with Dante X. Check it out. Dante X is actually being disconnected at the moment. See? Dante X is showing the question mark with the X next to it. So we know that Dante will probably be disconnecting soon. Badges or trophies. Buy the donator trophy today. Okay, I like that sentiment. Marine, you can buy one. $33 Dante has left. See? I told you. And took Lori with him. Or her. That's just what happens. On PlayStation it's trophies, on Steam achievements. Yeah, and you think on Xbox, I think they're also called achievements. Not something that I really have a big interest in. Especially since Angeldust is more of a make your own adventure sort of game. Where you make your own story and you put like your own goals in front of you. Ask Hum. Hum has got many different goals in the game. I don't really want to make people play a specific like part or anything. It's also pretty hard to make cross-platform achievements in the sense that they should be tracked cross-platform, but you also want them on the native platform. So I'm not sure if that's possible. If you if you had an achievement on a different platform, if Apple, for instance, allows you to list your achievement on Game Center, or if Steam says like, hey, doesn't matter if you achieved it on Android, you can list it on Steam if they achieved it on Android. I'm not sure if that's possible even. I got €2. That's €2 more than some people might have, Marine, so you're doing great. And all of a sudden everyone is gone? Like everyone's gone to the rapture? Where is everyone? Hey, question, do we have RIP bubbles when we die? Real heroes never die. That's your answer, Loki. Loki, I'm glad you enjoyed the new update, by the way. And I'm glad you like the new icon. Not gonna lie, I would probably have most achievements you'd be able to come up with already. Other than all creatures, of course. Or participate in the lottery. Yeah, that's a way to get a trophy. Ruan is actually nearby. What is happening? Hello, Ruan. And Ruan is even sporting the donator badge and a Brazilian flag. Things look super normal today. Could it be the lucky stream where things are just a little bit normal? Sad. I like hunting trophies. I understand. There's a lot of people who like hunting trophies. I just haven't found a good way to implement it because, like I said, you run into these cross-platform issues where, for instance, PlayStation Vita had this weird requirement that if you earned in-game currency on a different platform, you wouldn't be able to access it on the Vita or whatever. And I was like, what? I still see your shadow in my room. This is creepy. I still see your shadow in my room. Okay, but it's at least not visible on the stream, so... A donator from Brazil. Yeah, these things happen. It got donated by Niels, of course. So Niels isn't here today. Niels might be somewhere else. I mean, just don't have achievements on weird platforms. No, but here's the thing. We could have our own Angeldust achievements, sort of, that you achieve in the game. So they wouldn't be native. But I'm not sure if people would be interested in those. So they would be tracked on the website, for instance, where you would click on the website and see your achievements in Angeldust. And while playing you would see them in Angeldust, but they wouldn't be tied to your native account. So you wouldn't have a Steam achievement. I still see your shadow in my room. Can't take back the love that you gave me. That's true. Don't be sad that it's over, but be glad that it was. It's to the point where I love and hate you. Guess they never miss ya. And I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Okay, this sounds like a song lyric or something. OB, remember back in the day when you said like, please write a poem. I want to hear a poem. Guess they never miss ya. Juice WRLD, yeah. He was my favorite artist, next to Lil Uzi Vert. But these things happen. Like, guess they never miss, huh? Indeed. Never gonna give you up. Rick Astley, he's my favorite rapper of all time. Of all time. I mean, Juice WRLD. I'm real happy for you, and I'm gonna let you finish. But Rick Astley had the best video clip of all time. People are playing on weird platforms, they don't deserve achievements. Ahmed Pedro. Oh, I misread that name initially. Hey Ahmed. Hey Ahmed. No, it's not about the platform being restricted, it's about tying the Angeldust achievements to native achievements. I'm not sure if I can do that on all platforms. And if that's allowed or anything at all, even on normal platforms. So that's a bit of a problem. Hey, this is the purple rain actually flying around. See it? Purple rain, purple rain. You're in my game, in my game. It's actually on the drawing that Ruwan set in. So I actually went with Ruwan's original version of the artwork. Because I thought like, hey, let's not micromanage everything here. Let's trust the artist to come up with a nice artwork. Poem time was a weird time, but I do remember it. I have fond memories of it. If you earned money for the achievements, then that would do the achievements. What? If you would earn money for the achievements, you would earn achievements. Because mine is much better. Yeah, yours is much better. It's far superior, everyone. Yours is far superior. That's why it's in the game. It's in the game now. We have Ziklik and Zivlik. They sort of sound like the same account or player. Achievement. Get Firefly's building permissions. Haha. Fire! Hey, Apple, how are you doing? Apple. No, apple mine. A healing snack. In-game achievements would be nice too. Yes. I concur. I concur. Ulla mina maravilla. Now, I have very little tiempo ahora. Maybe I will send me the coordinates. Send me the coordinates in a private message. Do you understand English? Follow Ingles? Apoyao? Follow Ingles? Send me a private message with the coordinates. 180 coins for one. Woo! I sense evil here. I always wondered about how achievements and cheat codes like in old GTA games were coded. Aren't some of those open source now? I think it's something like that, Obi. At least for cheat codes, it will just keep track of the letters that you enter. Maybe you can look at the original Doom. The original Doom had like IDDQD, ID SPISPOPD, IDKFA. So take a look at the original Doom source code. They did cheat codes as well. It was, I think, one of the first games that really popularized cheat codes. ID Chopper seems very inefficient. Yeah, well, compared to pushing about 2 million pixels to the screen, listening or tracking one key scan code isn't that much going to cost you that much processing power. It's something that I had to realize, or that I had to learn the hard way with Angeldust as well. Sometimes you think something is inefficient, and it might be inefficient even, but it doesn't really matter because you're doing even more computationally intensive tasks. Also, what's up with the lag today? Is it just me? Or is everyone seeing this lag, like these stutters? For instance, with Angeldust, if you're pushing 200 sprites to the screen with like 10 or so color layers per sprite, that's a lot of work already. And if you're pushing like insane render distance chunks to the screen, that's just so much more work than tracking a single scan code for the keyboard. I was really averse to doing like things like that, but once you realize that you only scan once per frame and you push 200,000 or so pixels per second, it's you get a different perspective. What are we shooting? What's actually happening? Where is this? What is it? We seem to be hitting something, but what is it? Is there something inside of the mountain? It's a troll? But how is the troll in the mountain? Like, it's down there somewhere. Hey, we also have GM Hum here. He is in a cool hole. Where is it? Where is the hole? I don't even see the hole. I'm having a shock. Have you ever played this game? What? Am I being dissed in my own video game? I had a lag spike earlier that threw me out of the game. Talking about earlier in the game, I tried to redo the demo trees in real Eplexy, failed miserably multiple times, went low key insane. Troll digs holes, okay. Il no sabe. Typing on people chatting all night long. Never chatted like this before. What? But where is the troll? I can't even see the troll.
Wasn't it obvious?
Is it dead now? Where is the troll? Where is even the troll? It filled the hole. Well, which hole? There is no hole. It's dead, but here, where? Oh, hey, I see the hole. Okay. Use cinematic mode. What is cinematic mode? I'm stuck. You can just teleport to me, Ruan. Teleport. Use the new telecharger. Seriously, how cool is it that all of the online players are always listed at the top? It's so cool. It's so much better. Contul says, just TP, dude. There we go. Hey, sweaty. Sweetie. Obi is there. So Obi says, I tried to redo the demo trees in the Eplexy, failed miserably multiple times. Okay, did you eventually fix it, Obi? Did you eventually work it out? Because it should work the same as that we did, like the alpha version. What if I want my offline players at the top and online in the middle? Play a different game. What if I want Firefly's build permission? Play a different game. I gave up and left. No, seriously. Like did I mess something up, Obi? It's me that had the problem? Like, did I mess something up? It should be the same model and the same, like, workings of the thing. Because that was the reason that I thought, okay, let's run with this. If Obi can make it look this good, we're just going to roll with it. I hope you were able to make it work, because they looked fantastic in the screenshots that we saw on the stream.
The thrill of the hunt was worth the price.
Are you now bright white? Because I am white. I'm no longer off-white.
Take aim.
Everyone says, HHHHKBJHY. Oh, is anyone here for the lottery? We should clear the area and do the lottery. Yeah, I really don't know. I was going insane. Insane! Delete the 3 canopies. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Because, like I said, the demo screenshot looked super good. Insanely good. And that's why I'm trying to sell to everyone. Because I was about to propose to you, saying like, hey, if you have the trees fixed, we shall make a video and we can post it on the social media so everyone can see that the trees are super awesome now. So no pressure or anything, but it is what I wanted to do. Says I switched accounts, couldn't take that your clothes are faded look. It isn't. What? That has been in the game for like 7 years or so. What are you, like a baby? Maybe you just raised the bar too high, Obi. Is that a possibility, that you are just being too hard on yourself? It was soul crushing. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure you're able to work something out. It will work out in the end. Ban Loki, ban Obi, ban Loki and Kenobi. I think the issue is me flying, because it makes it easier to place too much. Okay. Like, I have no idea what this game even is. In the end, it doesn't even matter, indeed. I'm a big fan of Linkin Park, or what were they called? Shrinking Park? Marino is already on it. Hey, Tashk. How are you doing, Task?
Here we go.
What, lol? Man, I tried so hard. Guess they never miss her. Marine, last week we had this hit or miss song. And it was super cool. It was pretty pog. Very poggers.
Pretty boring just standing here.
There's a Wheedler
My aim just
to the southeast. We're gonna kill the Wheedler. We're gonna kill the troll. Hopefully this one doesn't dig itself into a hole. And then we'll do the lottery. So anyone here for a lottery snack
It's time
pad,
to put our
you can win one here.
test.
I went to a metal concert and almost died. RIP. But feels good, right? To go back to concerts and to like events in the real world instead of having to wear a mask and get injected with corona. So it was great, yeah. You got moshed. Feels good, huh? It is. It is. So good. Okay, here, level 13 troll, and there's a level 8 roamer Jogi. Roamer Jogi the bogey. Shogun, here, heal up a little bit. I'll try another tree. 320. 320, 420. It's all cool, bruh. Today I want to stream for about 2 hours. Seriously, last week 5-hour stream was a bit too long. I was like I was completely done. I was completely baked last week. You shouldn't drink and drive, you might spill your beer. You shouldn't mosh and drink, you might spill your drink. Okay, so here we go. Lottery time. Lottery time. Be right back. Lottery now on a live stream. Give me a sec. So I'm really glad that the telecharger actually works because it is a big change in the way it works, but it does work, which is good. Now the same problem that we had in the telecharger is still left on the friends list, but that's a little bit less of an issue because you don't get friend requests as often.
I'm here if you need me.
2,50 voor een biertje is echt duur, man. Ja, 2,50 voor een liter benzine is ook duur, man. Alles is duur. Behalve Angeldust. Angeldust is niet duur. Voor een paar euro heb je Angeldust. Okay, here we go. Lottery time. Anyone here for the lottery? Time attention says. Time, yeah. Yeah, sign into the website, playangeldust.com, attention. And then you have to enter this code, 80757. Enter it in this box, the submission code. Submit your ticket, like bada bing, bada boom. And there you go. Je hebt de fiets. Wow, ik heb ook een fiets. Ik heb ook een auto. Hé, maar als je een biertje nodig hebt om te fietsen, dan is dat bijna net zo duur als een liter benzine. Schijnbaar. Anyway. Let's go. Anyone here for the lottery? Enter your tickets now. I'll give you a few minutes to get your tickets in the box. And then we'll move on. So here you go. Super cool new icon for Angeldust. It's really good. Some people don't even see it. It's that good. Good. Let's open up my folder. Here we go. Angeldust. Yeah, see, Obi, on my screen, on my thing, it actually works. So it has the new icon. There's actually no way that it shouldn't have the new icon. Can we get like big, extra large icons? Whoa, check it out. Insane icon. It actually uses the, maybe people already picked up on this, it actually uses the same border as the old icon. Don't ban me, just showing you the bug. Which one? What? Weird? What bug are you showing us, or me? Where? In game? Outside of the game? What bug? Headphones are very dead now. Did we have details? I think we had details, like this. Anyone in it to win it? We've got the whole Poland. You must have missed my chat. Yes. The last message I received before that hum was I switched accounts, couldn't take the your clothes or faded look. I have no idea what the other what it's about. I found a web page bug on Hamster. It's able to submit a lot of code. Maybe I will be the first double. No, everyone can submit. You can still submit lottery tickets, even if you've already won. Firefly, what headphone brand would you recommend? I have no idea. I have no idea. I have like for editing videos, I have studio monitors to my side, like speakers. But if I want to go low key, I just use these old Apple earbuds. They are a bit better, like the sound quality is a bit better. They don't have as much ghosting or reverb as these Sony ones. These Sony sound a bit fuller in a way, but that is not good for like listening to actual while editing video. It's not good to have echo or reverb in your ears or in your sound, because then you might miss some noise or you might miss some clipping. I find the Apple earbuds to be perfectly fine. And those Apple ones, they've got a pretty good bass, pretty good trebles, pretty good mid-range. As far as like overall sound quality, I think they're perfectly acceptable for the price that you pay, which is nothing. You get them with your iPhone or your doodads. I also use those for Counter-Strike, and the like the stereo field, the stereo imagery is pretty useful for determining footstep location and direction. So, Apple earbuds, wired, good enough for me. Like these Sony ones, I use these for the stream because they are black, and they are like a little, you don't notice them as much, and the cable is a bit longer. I actually tried a few, like when I just started streaming from this house, from my new house, I used the Apple earbuds one time to try and stream, but it was not comfortable at all. I like my headphones a bit more bassy. Just earbuds. Yeah, I play a lot of CSGO. I like CSGO. I watch CSGO, I play CSGO, I like it. Those Apple earbuds for everything, like for editing video, no problem. Online gaming, they're good. For listening to music, they're good. I would recommend them. Seriously, you can't go wrong. And you get them for free with your iPad or your iPhone. So I don't think we'll get many players in the lottery today, which is not a problem. We'll just draw the whole Poland as a winner, which is a meme account, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's a meme account. But Poland, congratulations, you have the thing in the bag. Also, we're already, like, we talked about this last week. The new player count is going to be a bit lower because we're moving into the summer or into the springtime. I expect it to hover around 8,000 or 9,000 eventually in the summer, because not many players will be joining the game. But as far as like total accounts go, we went from 420,000 or so back to 380,000, give or take, and we're almost back up again to 390,000 with actual playing accounts. So that's pretty cool. So let's see. Yeah, no more people in the lottery. Don't worry about it. I can check later on. But we're going back into the game for now, and we're going to play. Let's go. Ruwan is just chilling over there. Let's go. Follow me. Hummer's got a few recommendations for headphones or earbuds or whatever's. I have very little experience with actual headphones that you put on your ears. Hi Inod, привет. Inod. And hi Kanmaike. On the Shockling. Soda Meow, welcome. So we're in a level 75 area. You would expect to find some very new creatures for most people here. Marine is back. Kadoosh, what's a Kadoosh? Not over ear.
The spirits will guide my hand against these foes.
Let's heal up X-Virus, because otherwise we'll have a Spanish player dying on us. That's not good. Okay, Obi hates over ear headphones. I I don't have a strong opinion. Like studio monitors, like big speakers, I like those as well.
Is unparalleled.
Because I'm all about that bass, no trouble. Alright, Marine, I wasn't familiar with that lore, but okay. I sleep with wires in my head. Everyone thinks I'm dead. Like my phones. I sleep all alone. Huh?
This is great. This is a nice run. My
Kadoosh.
It's getting better. Here we go.
Okay, we have a Sunset Nimbus, 2 Sunset Nimbus, 3 Sunset Nimbus. I'm pretty sure these will be higher level than what we've currently discovered, or level 7. I take it back. You never watched Kung Fu Panda? No, I didn't. I know it's this animated movie with a panda. That's what I know about it. They will be healing forever. Yeah, this is... We have too little firepower. We need more scouts. Maybe we can take down one. Just shoot him. Just shot him. How do I shot web? That movie is great. I like it. Loki says. Not gonna lie, never found a pair of earbuds that would stay in place. Hum says. Okay. Just fire all weapons. Fire all weapons on the low HP one. Level 7. Take it down. It's the best movie ever. Don't worry about it, Ruan. Don't worry about it. It's all cool. Just shoot the Nimbus. Fire all weapons. The level 7 one. I don't want to hear more excuses. I want to see arrows hitting that thing. I think you might want to use the Venom Wash here, because I think it's slightly out of range of the... Now the air shield prevents the healing effect. I know this because I made this game. Air shield will not trigger their payload. So we need air shield. Oh, by the way, like here, you can now see it heal. Previously you wouldn't see it heal. So we need air shield. Hum, air shield, air shield. They're healing faster than we can tank it. Air shield, air shield. Can Mike, please, someone. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Guitarist is here. I'm the guitarist. I also hear some other creature coming in. I think I heard a crocodile. There's a roamer to the back of us. I will take care of the roamer. Because I'm cool like that. I'm crazy like that. Crazy like that. Kind of crazy.
This is great.
Yes, okay, this is cool. Good, good, good. Fire all at level 7. I also hear a troll. Virus is exhausted. RIP, sorry to hear that, buddy. Obi, don't worry about it too much. If you, once you are happy, it's good. Okay, almost dead, almost done, almost done. There we go, GG's. Nice, nice shot. Let's move on. Others are too much work.
The light of good will shelter us from harm.
Loki is soloing a troll here.
Pretty boring just standing here.
Loki the thief. Let's go, let's go. Forget about him, forget about it. Let's go. There's only one person that can spam in the game, and it's me. And I'm loving every single second of it. Forget about the other Nim bosses, they're not interesting. They take way too long to kill and they will not give you any more like discovery bonus compared to the level 7. Because these are only level 6. Okay, here we go, another challenge. It's a black worm. There's 2 black worms. Here we go. Here we go. Are they also level 7? Yeah, level 7 this one. Epic. Maybe remove the Nim bosses from the game. We could do that. So people can never discover them anymore. You would have to be a true pioneer if you ever kill the Nim boss. As long as we're air shielding, we're good. Then just don't get too close to the entire worm. Like, I can DPS a bit more. Maybe we concentrate fire on the worm first. And then we move on to the scorpion. The stream goes so hard. Feel free to screen record. You know it, you know it. Scream if you want to go faster. Niels, welcome, buddy. We were talking about you just a few moments ago. I hope everything is well with you. Did you go and vote this week? Did your party win? Or you're not like forced, no pressure to tell anything? I mean, you've got your right to confidentiality on your vote. But I hope you made use of your democratic rights, Niels. I trust you to do the right thing. But welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're having a great weekend. And you can screen record this, don't worry about it. No, because I didn't even know I was able to vote. Okay. Okay. These things can happen. Nobody told me. So the theory is that you received your voting pass in the mail from the government. That's like the idea, that's what happens for most people. Like you receive your voting pass in the mail and it says, hey, you can vote on that date. Er zijn overal borden van partijen. Yeah, well, I didn't see anything. Okay. Too bad. Too bad. My parents took them. I don't know, man. I don't think your parents would take your voting pass. I mean, it's your personal right. They can't do anything with it either way because they would need your signature. But don't worry about it. It was just a question to make small talk. Kuan box is here, okay. Boom, there we go.
This place has been purified.
Hey hum, level 907. What? Are you also level 970 on your GM account? What is happening? That's insane. You are level 2000 on the other one, but like level 900 on a GM account? Huh? How do you do this? How do you do this? We don't know.
I shall go over my spells while we wait.
Okay, that one is ripped.
Victory!
Now let's see where we can go. To the east. Keep on moving. Also, because we have these new drawings and decorations, the creator kit has been updated to include those. So if you export something new from the game, you need to use the new creator kit to load the textures. Ghetto is a pretty accurate description of the place, I believe. Yeah, maybe that was in the national voting, Niels. We had voting for the municipal boards. Het was voor de gemeenteraad deze keer. Het was niet de landelijke verkiezing of zo.
The light of good will shelter us from harm.
Hey, we don't talk about that on the stream, Obi. I'm strangely comfortable with it, Neil says, with being in the ghetto. Okay. In the ghetto.
Well, that was fun.
Alright. So we keep on going, keep on moving to the east. So last week I watched Point Break, a movie with those actors. It was pretty fun to watch. This week I didn't watch any movie. Everyone has people near the ghetto. This is what happens in the Netherlands. Niels belongs to the streets. You know, keeping it real. Hum is meta moderating here. No heal for Enox, he ran ahead. Okay. And you are playing a GM role? I am transparent about my decisions. If I walk to the store, I got a handshake fist bump with like 10 people. That's where I live, that's what I like. You know, these streets is where I grew up. Never had much.
Feel my power.
I can understand, Niels. When I go to the store, there's at least 20 people that I have to fist bump and give high fives. So everyone knows me. It's like I'm a movie star. Guillerme is now level 4. Guillerme. And this is nah, probably 1 or 2. Uh-huh. Yeah, Enox is still going ahead. Why? But you get me. Everybody knows me. Loki building the turrets. Loki actually knows how to play the builder. Oh yeah, so that's a bit of the sad news. Loki's great wizard painting is sort of in the game, but it's the plain builder version. I think that fits a bit better with the lore of the game. Really sorry to like sidestep the great wizard version. It was great and it was wizardly, but it wasn't for me. Not gonna lie, Obi says, there's nothing worse than someone behind the counter trying to start a conversation with you. Why? Leave me alone so I can leave? What? Huh? Why? I always go to the store to make small talk with all of the people there. What? No one does, only if they know you, I guess. What?
This is great.
Like, huh? I'm just walking into the store, I'm just like, oh yeah. Finger guns everywhere, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And how are you doing? Hum says you should have put both in, then let the player vote with their purchase. Okay. That's a nice idea for the future. You're too extroverted, Firefly. No, I'm not. I'm like friendly, you know. You go into the shops and all of the people. Do you think they like working there? They don't own the place or anything, so they are like anything to brighten their day, I suppose. They are there day in, day out to make sure that I can buy my groceries and other stuff. So why not be friendly to them, and why not make like a small conversation and ask them how they are doing, or what's happening, or what, like if they like if they've been there for long. Like last week there was this new person at the Savannah, yeah. This new person, like they were being trained to do the cashier job, and I was like, hey, first day on the job, and they were like, yeah, and everything is exciting, and I was like, yeah, okay, I just have a few boring groceries, and I'm not going to ask like, what do you want to be when you grow up? I mean, that's the wrong question, but you can make a bit of small talk, don't worry about it.
That was fun. Here we go.
Altijd de halve liter Schultenbrouw, ja joh.
That was easy. Ah.
New kids, je weet het, new kids. Okay, I'm glad that I put my YouTube chat on live chat, so I will not miss any of Obi's and or Niels's messages.
Let the light of the heavens shine forth. That was fun.
There's some gems, some gold being handed out here.
Yep.
Go so hard. Not gonna lie, when I grow up, I want to be smaller. Eventually, you will become smaller, everyone. At least that's what I believe. I believe when you get old and your whatchamacallit, ligaments and your bones, or do they get shorter, or is it like the stuff that's in between there? They will get shorter, or they will get like less rigid, and then you will actually slump into into a miniature version of yourself.
They never stood a chance.
It goes really hard. Okay, okay. So around this time, Myrtle Lee should be rejoining the chat. Myrtle was here before the start of the stream, and then they left. They're supposed to come back. They were going to shop for food, I believe.
Spirits, guide my power.
Firefly, stop scaring kids with your old man stuff. Hey, I'm not looking forward to it either, but I believe that's the way it's supposed to go, right? So better be prepared.
Now these souls can finally rest. They never saw it coming.
Knowing is half the battle, as they say.
I sense evil here. Pretty boring just standing here. This place.
Which reminds me of G.I. Joe. Does anyone know those Fensler film G.I. Joe PSA remakes? They're so good.
The spirits will guide
And I don't know if anyone wants some pork chop sandwiches, but they're great. Firefly had his 20th birthday this week, poor guy. Hey, don't dox me, bro. Don't put me in the docks, bro. We have a birthday-related post by Fadi, though. Fadi has made a Angigio birthday card, so we're going to take a look at that. And Fadi also made a super cool comic, webcomic. Why did I say Firefly? I have no idea. Don't dox me, bro.
Here we go.
He still didn't tell. Didn't tell, though.
I'm here if you need me. That was easy.
That was easy. 150 reminds me of Austin Powers holding the whole world ransom for
Guide my hand against these foes.
$1 million. But Dr. Evil. 1 billion, $100 billion. That's a problem with time travel. You never know what amount you would have to ask for in which currency. Firefly is 47 kilograms. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot. Okay, we're in the desert. I don't think we'll find grizzly bears in the desert. At least that's not really realistic. So we're going into a forest in a few moments. And we won't quit hunting until we found at least one grizzly bear. Because everyone likes the grizzly bears. It's the weekend quest. You know what you're getting into. You want a quest, you gotta do your best, as they say. The Jefferson YouTube is here. Looking good. Niels is saying Niels is 28 apparently. Or not. Maybe I'm 28, you'll never know. Jefferson, hello buddy. Wasn't Jefferson one of those dudes from Married with Children? You had Al Bundy, and then you had Peggy Bundy, and you had their neighbors. Wasn't one called Jefferson?
This place must be
Hum? Do you know this?
ahead is fraught with danger.
Waiting for the grizzly bear, 5-hour stream confirmed. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Firefly is actually 33 years old, but to look younger, he puts the numbers in the reverse order. How old are you, Firefly? Hey, not gonna lie, not gonna tell you, buddy. Don't dox me, bro. What does it matter? It doesn't even matter. In the end.
For some target practice.
actually ask the question again. So, the neighbor of Al Bundy, isn't he called Jefferson? And their surname is Darcy, right? Jefferson Darcy. Isn't that the name of the neighbor from Married with Children? Because we had Jefferson YouTube join us, so... Hola Firefly, levo años sin jugar. Hola Jefferson. Hola Jefferson. Welcome back after a year of playing. Jefferson Darcy, I think he was called. And wasn't his wife called Marcy? Marcy Darcy or something like that? I have no idea. Married with Children is so long ago. Such a long time ago. Grizzly Bear, where art thou? So, 33 or 33? I forgot. Guess I never miss her. Loki is left. No more coin stealing. Fine, Loki is back. 33, okay. Oh. There's a lot of Drakelings here. Firefly, Hashi, and what? I have no idea what it is. Al Bundy, his wife Peggy, children Kelly and Bud, their next door neighbor Marcy, and her husband Steve Rhodes, who leaves in season 4 is eventually replaced by Jefferson Darcy. Yeah, I know Jefferson Darcy. Steve Rhodes? Who is Steve Rhodes? I have no idea who that is. I never heard of Steve Rhodes. Jefferson Darcy, there you go. Tell a joke. Okay, I have a funny joke, What's green and it's got wheels? Muy bien, muy bien. Al Bundy. Yeah, so it was Jefferson, Firefly, how about you do some code stuff and just replace bush and leaves for epilepsy claims? Oh, I see what you mean. No. It is possible. I do have a tool that does scan the entire world, and it can scan for all uses of a certain block and stuff like that. But it's not something that I want to do. You are absolutely cool with doing it manually. Replace them or we all leave. Hey, that's why it's a leaves block. I made this joke in the release notes. The panda eats, shoots and leaves. So... Enote, please don't... Enote, please don't go there. Enote, please... language. Or get banned. Your call, your call. First, this is your first and final warning. Pull over or die. Enote is left. There we go. Eres mi idolo, Firefly. Yeah, that's why you were not here for a year, right? That's why you didn't visit me for a year. You're my idol. After a year, I finally came to realize I like you. Can I at least get building permissions? I don't think so, Obi. Maybe I will retract the building permissions for everyone. Give him building permissions or I'll do some stuff. Enjoy doing some stuff, Niels. Oh, I've tried a few times to help Kanmaika's comic prose. He usually comes back with, this is how Firefly gave it to me, I can't change it. Huh? What? Huh? There were one or two or three jokes or whatever that I sort of wrote out. And now it wasn't meant to be literally interpreted, but okay. Like, I see some room for improvement in the editing department, but hey, to each their own. I don't really want to interfere too much with, like, people who are having fun with the game. I don't want to interfere with that too much. I micromanage the paintings, so I learned my lesson. But no, I didn't really prescribe any joke to be in any format. At least that was not my intention. I just shared a few jokes. Extrañaba salir de aventuras. Yeah, I'm very extrañaba. What does it mean though? They never stood a chance. Okay, Obi, and is it completely broken? Hey, here's the thing. I think you're looking at it the wrong way. I think you're looking at it the wrong way, Obi. You can use the leaves to improve the look of your builds, but you don't have to. There's no requirement. Your wonder was already a wonder, it already looked good. There's no reason to have to, or like to feel compelled. Hey, ooh, quest creature in the bag. There's no reason to feel compelled to change all of these blocks. It was already perfectly fine as is. No one is forcing you to replace all of the instances of bushes with leaves. Really, there's no need to. If you do want to replace them, yeah, you have some work ahead of you. But I'm pretty sure that you will find some rhyme or reason to it, and you will say like, hey, I don't want to replace all of the bushes, I want to replace some of them actually, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Consume paint? No, I did consume paint today. It's sort of the same, but with an extra eye. I've been using a lot of paint today. I did 3 trees, good enough for me. There you go. And if you have the time, or if you just like have a spare moment and think like, hey, maybe I want to improve this or that part of the build, or if a build or any build, go ahead and do so. But like everything was already perfectly serviceable. There's no need to change anything. Save the leaves for your next wonder. A big brain hum. It's actually what I was sort of getting at. I mean, for a new build, you can build with the leaves and with all of the new construction techniques that we now have. I mean, I like it when Ruan goes back and redoes his old wonders to include newer techniques, but it's absolutely not a requirement. Also, Kanmaike shared some of the behind-the-scenes screenshots of the comics, and I was like, super cool to see. Really amazing that like all of the comics are just set in the actual universe with the actual blocks and the actual things that you can find. Super cool to see. Obi says, I mean... Tengo un poquito de lag. Yeah. I'm also having a little bit. For mi Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm also having a little bit of lag at times. We didn't have this last week. Not that I can remember at least. So it's a bit laggy today. These things happen. I did the bark blocks for Eclipsy when those were added, but back then I only had 20 trees. Yeah. And I mean, there's another problem that you will run into, sort of. When the new version gets released with the PBR shading, the metals will look a lot like metal, and you will probably say like, hey, why did I ever use patina in the trees? So it will look like metal instead of a tree. You can't really like judge the build on newer rendering or updated rendering techniques that didn't exist when you built it, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Eclipsy looked absolutely stunning already, so I don't see too much of a need to change everything. I've predicted this PBR metal thing. Today I was also looking at some screenshots of the 4X. It will still be fine? Yeah, I believe so. It will not be too noticeable because it's still greenish. So I looked at some 4X beta screenshots, and you said like, hey, you retracted the beta a little bit too early, like we should have been able to play with it still. You might have been right on that one. It looked really cool. It was sort of an in-between version between Angeldust 3 and the new version that I'm working on. At that time, I wasn't really able to commit to maintaining 2 branches with the new render engine. Maybe I can look into doing a single time backport of like all of the changes that I did to 3 to 4 and release another 4X beta. I mean, it's a cool look. It's not perfect, it's not like super duper detailed or new or innovative by any stretch of the imagination. But it was something new and it looked a little bit better than 3, so... So maybe it's sort of a small possibility of commitment, but I'm not sure. I really want to concentrate on the new thing. Yeah, Vengo. Make some noise for the Vengo boys. My horse is stuck in the tree. At this point you could do anything you want. Huh? Someone is bulldozing this? What is happening? Who is bulldozing and why? Guillerme, are you sure you want this piece of land? Any other new update news? Not much. I'm focusing on wrapping up the client side of things at the moment. I want to release one more update this month and then I'm done with the like the old versions. So if you see any bugs, let me know before the end of the month. Ideally upcoming week, and I will be able to release one more like 3.21 update with all of the fixes included. And then I will focus fully on the new game stuff and the new remaster version. I also still have sort of like the Raspberry Pi launch announcement on my list, but I'm not sure if I want to invest too much time in that. So far my impression is that the Raspberry Pi market is very limited. And they already have like carved out their niche of games and like the application of their computer. So I don't think that Angeldust adds too much, like marketing too heavily or investing much in that might not be the wisest of ideas. But it's there, it's on itch, and some people are playing it, and that's good. And it works really well. I think it's a real good showcase that Angeldust runs really fine on older devices. Next version will probably have a very noticeable speed improvement on slow devices as well. Also on, of course, higher end computers, but if it's already running at 60 frames per second, you won't notice another few frames per second. Because I will be optimizing the renderer a bit more. Like most of the things that you see will be drawn more efficiently and more quickly. And that makes a big difference.
Why aren't we going anywhere?
It will also fix, hopefully, a few graphical glitches that I've known about since the start of the game, but that I can now actually fix, so that's pretty cool. Are we going, or are we waiting for something or someone? Spicy is here. Pretty spicy. Oh, there's a tripod to the north. We can get the tripod. Nevada's just chilling on the regular Drakeling, complementing their yellow color scheme.
I sense evil here.
I not only sense evil, I see it. Sense evil, hear the evil.
I shall go over my spells while we wait.
8 out of 10. Do we think we can actually finish the quest here? 2 more quest creatures? Can we do it? Can Micah training another tripod?
The way ahead is fraught with danger. My aim just keeps getting better.
Yeah, my aim just keeps getting better. I wish it was that way in the Counter-Strike. That would be nice. Somehow, with the new icon and with all of the new features and the new paintings, decorations and blocks, this 3.20 update feels like super solid. It feels like a real hallmark or some kind of like a milestone update, tying everything together and just wrapping up all of the loose ends that we still had left. So the telecharger interaction, it fills a few holes that we had in the block collection, I believe. The leaves make it like there was a very long-standing request by people who do not even play the game, but everyone has always said like, hey, a better way to do foliage would be welcome, and it shouldn't look blocky, and this is really fluffy, so it looks really good. So it feels like a very, very like milestone-ish update.
I shall go over my spells while we wait.
Oh yeah, we also had this App Store scam going on this week, where there's a Android emulator, people download it, there's probably a crypto miner on board, and you install the Android emulator, you get access to a pirated version of the Google Play Store, and then you can play Angeldust for free, at least that's what you think. And people report visual glitches because the emulator is subpar. Yeah, as if that's my problem, but this version fixes a few glitches that people had on those emulators, so the game is at least playable a bit better than before. And Ruan is back, welcome back Ruan. Nothing much has changed, we're still trying to find something.
Presence is banished.
Another grizzly bear would be nice, or 2 more would be nice. That would be a nice ending point for the stream, finishing the quest. The quest that people say can't be done, but we do our best. I also found out I have this second development live stream channel thing on YouTube and on Twitch. When I was streaming there, I noticed that I wasn't getting any messages from Twitch. I'm not getting any messages from Twitch on this channel either at the moment, but that's not a problem. But I found out that it was actually pointing to the wrong channel, so whoever chatted with me on Twitch while I was doing those remaster development streams, and I didn't reply to your messages, it was probably because I was looking at the wrong channel. I'm sorry. Maybe this will indeed be a 2-hour stream. I'm planning on doing a 2-hour stream today, so sort of in the general direction of 2 hours. So you'll have all of the time in the world afterwards to do your trees, Obi.
Let's do some hunting.
Savage.
The way ahead is fraught with danger.
Okay, this is not actually lag, this is actually me being glued to the ground. So that's a different effect altogether. Mimi. It was meant in jest. It was a joke. It was just a prank, bro.
My aim is unparalleled. Let's do some hunting.
How was your week? Less scattered than last week. I did a bit of gardening, so I was trimming my trees above the fish pond. I've been trimming the trees, which was fun to do. We had some nice sunny weather, which was good. Doing a bit of paint left and right. Working on the game a lot, because I wanted to wrap up this update, and it took a lot of time to get everything like tied up, wrapped up. A lot of testing on Android, working on the new icon. But it was a pretty good week. Played tennis a few times, so yeah. I love how you have to clarify your jokes, banter on stream and on forums. That's a real funny part. Is this about me? It's sort of my style of joking. I make these dumb jokes and then I explain them. That's just my style. I like explaining dumb jokes. I'm about to go for gardening too, when my room gets ready. Okay, cool. Firefly, you should stop doing paint. It's not healthy for your nose and you will develop an addiction. Yeah, I use the paint as paint. No shenanigans going on here. It's about you, Mr. Firefly.
It's time to put our knowledge to the test.
It's just what I do. I want to see people laugh, and sometimes it's hard to make people laugh when they're feeling sad or when they're feeling lonely. But I always find a way to make people laugh. I can always do it. There hasn't been a single person in my life that I wasn't able to make laugh. Also, I've been playing RPG with roleplay and stuff with some friends. Very fun. Okay. Guess they never miss her. Shenanigans. Suddenly I'm hearing this word a lot. Yeah, it's been a mainstay of like the casting scene and the streamer scene for a long time, because it's a fun word to say. It's really non-specific, so that's the great part about shenanigans. It's a really super non-specific, so you can just throw it in almost any situation and people think it sounds funny or it makes you sound cool. So I say it ironically, sort of. My use of the word shenanigans is ironic. Shenagigas? What's the Shana's gigas? What? Shenanigans sounds cool. Tomfoolery is also a word that you might hear. Cheeky is another one that is sort of semantically in that same corner. Cheeky. What happens if you mispronounce shenanigans on YouTube or Twitch? You get banned because you can't say that word. You can't say that word, Obi, so you get banned instantly. We can't have that. Shenanigans is the word British wholesome YouTubers use for me, okay. What is your favorite word, Firefly? Don't really have one. I try to use words fitting to the occasion.
This is terrible.
Like, I always adapt my language that I choose, my dialect, my accent, and my vocabulary. I change everything based on the person I'm speaking with. I mean, I speak differently to my neighbor, or like my previous neighbor, a man in his 80s, who's like from the local town of the local province. I just speak in our local dialect and accent with a very limited vocabulary. And if I meet like a friend from school or someone, I just use regular Dutch with like a very wide technical vocabulary. If I'm streaming English with like sort of an entertainment mindset. When younger family members are around, like 2 or 3 years old, I always try to make jokes for them and they like it. I always play dumb. I always act like they are the smart one and I'm the dumb one. And they like that, so they can always say like, hey, but Uncle Frank, it's not like that. Uncle Frank, like last time I said like, yeah, I can already count to 20. And like one of them is looking like, Uncle Frank, I can already count to 100. I'm like, oh, that's good on you, good for you. I'm a oh, it's a karma chameleon. Yeah, you need to have a favorite word. You have to, okay. I never trust anyone who doesn't have a favorite word, okay? Uncle Frank, yeah. Sometimes I'm Uncle Frank.
They never saw it coming.
Okay, so that's 2 mammoths down.
Just standing.
There's one more, but we're going to ignore that one. We're going to the east. We're going to the east. Okay, these Drakelings, they're level 2. Okay, these are not end bosses. I'm looking for an end boss. I wanna stick to my promise. How do you come up with these stream titles? I don't. I just type random words. 320, why not 60? Because this update is Angeldust 3.20. Get it? And 420 is always fun to say, or it's a fun reference, so 320 is sort of like 420, except it's relevant to the game.
Spirits guide my path.
Oh, Ruan, that's a good one, that's a good one. Uncle Frank, when will the hunt end?
Power.
It never ends. Week after week, I'm here all week.
Let's do this.
That's what we do, that's just what we do. Oh no, my white dress isn't white anymore. Uninstall the game. Call Firefly.
Chance.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so the update is actually number 3.20. So the version before this was 3.19. That's the one we've been playing last week. Okay, then let's get the mammoth. Okay, last mammoth is end boss for me. Aha! And then they were all dead. Nicole Horn. I pulled the trigger. And they were all dead. I'm not sure if it works like that, Obi, but it's cool. Rip, yeah, rip. I'm very ripped. Check it out. I'm just like the other streamers on the YouTube. I'm a real fit, bro. Oh, the money, Ruan. Did you forget to send the money? It does work like that. Okay. It's always been working like that. My man. Here, see, I prevent Loki from dying. That's what I do. And we're dead again. Dead or alive. I can do this all day. So I can't even play my own video game because I'm actually dead.
we go.
Okay, at least I get kill credit for the mammoth. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bled.
Thanks for hunting, everyone. Enjoy the new update. I will talk about a few more things on stream. Have a nice weekend. You are all awesome, and I will say bye and thank you for playing. So a bit of a shorter hunt or a game session than previously, but it's all good. So first the memes. Here we go. Fadi has a birthday card for Angelio. Angigio. It's of course the very correct spelling of Angelio's name with the baguette. There we go. The baguette. Happy birthday, Angelio. We hope you enjoy the show. It's a nice meme. Thank you, Fatih, for making this. It's so good. Angigio is old. I'm not sure about that, but there we go. And there's another one. Here's another meme comic by Fadi. Here we go. I will try to act this as well as I can. So, Fighter, do you like me? Sorry, I don't like shy women. Now? There we go. So that's my reenactment of this comic strip. So if you're a shy woman, then the Giga Chat Fighter doesn't really see you. He doesn't really want to have anything to do with you. But when you're the cute Whittle Scout, then the Whittle Fighter is like, yeah! So that's cool. Super cool comic, Fadi. It's I like that you have multiple screenshots, at least 2, for all of these scenes, of these backgrounds. I like that you cut out this scout without any visible aliasing whatsoever. I like the scout is totally not deep fried with JPEG artifacts, but it's really cool. He should fix the white thing. It's PNG. Yeah, it's a PNG. My suggestion was to use the real fighter in frame 2. Okay. Yo. Yeah, the mouth is pretty cool. It's a nice detail. It's like the ooh. But it's cool. It's cool. Thank you for the memes, Fadi. They're so good that I'm going to put them in the recycle bin like this, so we can recycle them. They will go on and enjoy a new life. I'm in love with this scout. I'm in love with the scout. Okay, really cool. The stream thumbnail isn't too much of a spectacular thing today. It's just the new icon sort of blurred in the background and 320. So how do you come up with these stream titles? 320. Yeah, it's the number of the update. Oh, it doesn't say on this one, but it's 3.20. And I really love the crispness of the new icon. The thumbnail was very colorful. Yeah, last week's thumbnail was also pretty good, I believe. So let's open up the release notes. They are in this topic. So no one posted like, hey, great update, I like the new update, or hey, my new favorite feature is this or that, or I'm really glad that my painting is there, or hey, the leaves are really cool, or wow, cool that you fixed the telecharger bug, it has been bugging me for years, literally. No one posts anything, but it's all cool. We're going to take a look at the release notes here. Maybe I forgot some. So new icon, the art by the new players. Yeah, so shutters and window curtains. These are Mimic sticky, so they will actually stick to Mimic blocks, which is really cool. You can, like I showed you on a bare Mimic, you can place these and the Mimic will hide, so you can make even different designs. The leaves, yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, you can place objects like trees everywhere now, which is cool. The order of the telecharger thing is good. And yeah, you can play with the objects in the build on game mode. So we basically went over all of the things already. So the UI texture glitches is something for like that we noticed on Android emulators. It's fixed now. The quest notice was visible in the cinematic mode when replaying a file where you completed the quest or made quest progress. The quest notice would still pop up. That's been fixed. A lot of people didn't even know the update happened until the stream. Okay, super cool. Too much red in the new icon for me. Too much red. I already clicked everything and delete permanently, so that's really cool. Increase the visual size of the flat block icons. Yeah, so no one talked about that. It's specifically requested by Obi, but I showed it on the stream already. But Obi said, hey, you can't really judge the texture on the flat blocks, so I rotated them a little bit more towards the camera. So previously they would have, if you select the thin blocks here, they're in the same view. So the thin blocks, they do have a little bit of a side to them, so you can more easily judge which block you're going to place. And for the flat blocks, I just now rotated them towards the camera a little bit more so you can see all of the textures. So the new flats are great, they are lovely. There you go. This one goes out to my boy, Obi. Oh yeah, if you claim a land, you will no longer leak the description text in the world chat, so that's good. And on the website, you can now edit your forum posts. So I thought it's not really a change in the game, but I thought like maybe people will want to know this who are playing on Steam. Loki was like the only guy who was against it. It now looks great. Okay. Did you think about creatures dropping rare materials used with gold coins in forging or unlocking some items? No, that sounds like really far from what Angeldust is. I did a monologue on this years ago, I think, or maybe it was months ago. I don't know when I did the monologue, but you cannot have rare things in a game like this. People always ask like, Firefly, add rare armor. Firefly, add rare items. Firefly, add rare colors. Rare is the keyword that means, it doesn't mean like rare. What people actually mean is like, I want something that only I have. Basically, at least that's what I'm hearing between the lines. Maybe I'm just reading into this too much, but it feels like if people, and Gigio Alexi says, hey Alexi, if people say I want something rare, they do not actually want something rare, they want something that only they have. And that's really hard to do because every bit of content that I make in the game is available to all of the players, because I can't make something for every individual player and say like, hey, this is so rare that only you have it. It's a waste of my time. I'd rather add features that everyone has access to, so it's something that everyone can enjoy. Maybe I'm totally wrong on this, but like my impression is if people say like, I want a rare thing, it means that they want something that only they have. And that's a reasonable request. I mean, there are probably games where you can either procedurally generate something with a given seed that's just yours and it looks like custom to you, or you can maybe upload a design or an avatar or something, and you are super rare. But it's just not something that Angeldust can do. And also, like combining things or crafting, if you will, it's not something that I want as a mechanic in there. Every game, like there's, I think every day, 200 games or so come out with crafting in there. If you want to have a game with crafting, I think there are more games with a crafting mechanic or system than there are without. Even Counter-Strike has got crafting. So if you want to craft something, there's more games out there that do that like super well. There's games by big companies with teams of hundreds of thousands of people who will make rare loot that only you have. I mean, go and play those. That's not something like that I can offer simply because of like the way I only do this by myself. So, all right. So, how about a new badge called through one and only me would have it? Ruan says, okay. They already do unlock items, find lamp, crimson lamp. Yeah, we already have this. Wolf doors, Cyanergy, troll doors. You're contradicting your game as a fly. This is already in the game. No, but it's not rare in the sense that like everyone can unlock it. I want that. Okay, I thought for example giving rarity to some drawings. I want everyone to have this, then add dev badge, donate to hero calls, cheese. Brazilians with donor badge are rare, no mobile Brazilians are rare. Yeah, okay, but I'm talking specifically about, for instance, an armor design or the way your character looks or a color or a certain block. It's just not possible to have rarity in that sense. I am planning, like there's this big new update thing that I've been talking about for years now. It is coming eventually, but it has some new stuff that I do want to assign in a more rare fashion. On the other hand, you don't want people to feel treated unfairly. So here's the thing. You play one of 4 heroes. And some people prefer the sorceress, some people prefer the builder, there are people who prefer the scout. And maybe there's even people, especially new players, who prefer the fighter or who try the fighter first. Dragon Lady Myth says, the rare things in this game is your own creations, not the resources. And that's why your house is your avatar on the forums. I mean, that's the rarest thing, that's your personal thing that no one else has that you can show. Dragon Lady Myth understands what we're talking about. Hey Dragon Lady Myth, did you see the new update? Did you just join the stream? We went over the release notes, there's cool new stuff. Curtains for your windows, even in a red color and in a cream white. Even in the black curtains you can add, so that's cool. And we also have a new icon, I will show it here. I hope you like it. Extra large with fries. Here we go. Super duper cool new icon. I hope you can sort of see it with all of the heroes around a block of like Angeldust, sort of. Show the release notes again. You read the update on Steam. Whoa, you're Dragon Lady Myth. You're the ideal Angeldust player. You're exactly what we want. You're exactly my kind of person. Awesome. I'm glad that you are so self-sufficient and that you can just do all of these things by yourself. Amazing. You're a shining beacon of light to the rest of the community. Obi says, woo, yeah, woo. See, people can be self-sustaining and self-sufficient and whoa, really good, really good. And there are players who use the builder and pretend it is a wizard. Those people also exist. Okay, so here's the thing. People say like add a fifth hero. Basically meaning like add a hero that only I can use. A pirate with a shotgun or a pirate with a revolver. Cool ideas, but probably not going to happen. A ninja with a sword. Super cool idea. Samurai, sort of like the ninja, but you can see him. Really cool. Hey, greetings from Hum, Dragon Lady Myth. Hum is over on YouTube. But here's the thing. So, this big update, it actually brings a ton of new things that you can unlock. We have rare creatures in the form of the quest rewards. The mammoth is pretty rare. Still, you see it quite a lot because people are insane enough to do 420 quests and get it. So we do actually have rare stuff in there that you can unlock. But what people mostly mean is like, I want something rare, in quotes. That means like only I can get it and I can get it easily. And I can understand that desire, and there probably are a lot of games that cater to that, but Angeldust is not one of them. If you want something rare or if you want something exclusive, you have to invest in that. The Wonder Builder badge, for instance, is pretty rare, so having a Wonder is very rare. But if you build one, you're part of a very exclusive group, and you know what kind of effort you had to take for that. And rarity is what you make yourself, sort of. Dragon Lady Myth waves back to you with a Pikachu emoji. How can you add a fifth hero when a square only has 4 corners? Replace the center block with the pirate, and the icons are done. Okay, super cool. Anyway, what I'm running into is so this new big update. It has sort of a new game mode for people to try like get something out of. I hope it's enough to keep them occupied for a bit. It will be grindable, so you can sort of do it multiple times a day, and like there's no cap on the number of times that you can interact with the game mode. Of course, there's like it takes some time, so there's a bit of a time cap in the sense that your day only has got a limited number of hours. But you can grind it. But I want to reward players with rare stuff. But I don't want to feel disadvantaged. Like some players will want reward X, other players will want reward Y, and another player will want reward Z. So the way I'm seeing this is like making it sort of like the quests, in where each time that you interact with the game mode and you successfully work through it, sort of, you get a reward point. And just as with the quests, you will be able to trade those reward points for the rare item that you want. And like item or reward that you want. The reward can come in different forms and shapes and stuff. So the idea being that if you play the sorceress, you can select something that's beneficial to your playstyle and to your sorceress. If you want something like more aesthetically rewarding, you can go for the reward that you want instead of being like handed out a reward that you might not even want. So that's sort of like what I'm balancing with. And this way nothing is really rare because you can always use the generic tokens or the generic reward points that you have to get a specific reward. But like your choice is still sort of rare in the sense that not everyone has access to it, because you will have to have grinded that game mode a bit to get the reward points, and your specific choices might not be the ones that others make. But since we have so many players playing that same game mode, they will get reward points and they will sometimes choose the same reward that you have. So it will not be rare in the sense that you will never see it in use by another player, but your specific choices will sort of be rare. Does this sort of make sense? Not yet, Ruan says. The icon is good, the block could be seen as part of a mountain in the background too. No lol, how, what? Update reveal, a very exclusive group of wonder builders. Having a wonder is not enough to join our cult. Okay. There's an elitist wonder builder club, yes, okay. Reward points, but you will need certain rewards to unlock other rewards, like a tech tree. Oh, what? Casually leaking the biggest update. I missed the last 2 minutes. Different paths, sin, okay. Bull. Like I said, so there will be this big game update feature thing will come with some sort of reward structure that will allow you to choose your reward, sort of like with the quest points. It's basically something like that, and you can choose the form and the shape of the reward that you want. Other players will be able to choose that exact same reward if they did the same grind. But that doesn't mean that everyone will make the same choice. So just as with the quest points, there will be creatures that you will like the quest points give you creatures. Some of them you will see a lot, some of them you will not see a lot. The mammoth is super rare, it's super hard to unlock, but that also means that it's a high value target for everyone who is actually inclined to grind. So that's why you see a lot of mammoths, but you see a lot less riptides or the bone dragon or the copper horse or whatever we have. So there's a lot of quest rewards that you don't really see on the stream. Not everyone goes for the snack, for instance. The free spirit, I don't think I've ever seen someone ride the free spirit. So there are super rare creatures, but you will have to choose them. That's like your choice. Hi, sorry for the extremely late join. Don't worry about it, Snow White Princess. We're about done here, but you can always rewind the stream, see what sort of we went over. At the very start of the stream, I showed some of the new features for builders and also your painting as well, so that's cool. We want to know, leak it, leak it, leak it, leak it. Show us screenshots for like the leaves or something, leak on us. Or do like get all the points and all the rewards. Sure. But anyway, so if you want, like already you can get super rare stuff. I've never seen anyone have the hidden tiger, I believe. I never seen anyone walk around on the bushwalker. So there are rare things already. And there are, like it's super rare in the sense that no one actually uses these or has chosen these. But if you choose something that someone else has got, yeah, then you shouldn't complain that it's not rare. Then you just made the same choice as someone else. Sort of. Make sense? Makes sense. So anyway, like I said, I think like that's my current setup. I've thought about this long and hard. And my best structuring for this reward system is to give you generic reward points that you can use to trade in for the reward that you want. Because like if you're playing a different builder than the reward you're getting, so for instance, imagine you would get a tree. So you get a new tree for doing this new game mode, grinding it for a few hours. You have a lot of tokens or reward points or whatever. And then the game says, okay, you reached your first reward for this game mode. Here's a tree. And suppose you never build in the game or don't build a lot. Then you have a super rare tree, or at least it will be sort of like randomly distributed because other players will get different rewards. You get a tree. You never play the builder. You never build in the game. Then you have a tree. Now what? Doesn't make sense, right? Then you feel very disadvantaged. You have a super rare item. No one else has got the tree, but you can't do anything with it. So that's why I want you to go into a sort of like shop, trade in your points, sort of like similar to what you're seeing here with the quest rewards. I think like the other game mode should also have rewards using their currency. And then you can just choose the reward that matches you, be it a block or a thing or an item or a whatever. Like all kinds of things that you can get as a reward, you would be able to choose. The system is good, Firefly. I like this more than random chance to get a random reward. Yeah, like it's fun to get the exact right reward that you want and you can grind infinitely. But on the other hand, it's way more rewarding to get, like literally rewarding, to get what you wanted in the first place. I will try my best to balance it in the sense that you will have to invest like a bit of time in this new game mode to get the currency, to acquire the currency. And I'm betting that most people will want at least like 3 or 4 rewards at the bare minimum to show that they've like invested in that game mode as well. But it shouldn't be like an infinite grind to get what you want. It is not loot box like. I want the rare thing that is leak. I need to get this reward. Drakelink's not gonna lie. What? Makes sense, Firefly. I want a new update reward token to quest reward conversion. Will this be third currency or will you reuse quest rewards? It will be a third currency. It will be a grindable currency with different rewards and an entirely new set of rewards, sort of. So you will not be able to use that new currency to buy these. Thanks, Obi, Snow Princess says. Oh, and Dragon Lady says, needs a purple creature, lol. Hey, I can't custom tailor everything to your wishes, Dragon Lady Myth, but hey, I can understand the desire to have a purple creature. But on the other hand, we already have some purple creatures. Like, I think you can get a purple horse. I think I'm riding a purple horse on some of my characters. Where do we have them? Overview. Yeah, so I have a purple horse on my sorceress, sort of. One thing I would like, but not sure if it's possible, to creatures as NPC, so you can make a stable with horses as an example. Hey, you can already do this with the current version of the game. What you need to do is to make an NPC, so sort of a stable master or whatever you might call them. You make the NPCs persistent, and then you make the NPC walk over a photon injector that triggers the photon or the holo imitator or the photon imitator, whatever it is called. I have no idea. This is my game, but and then you get your horses. They won't do much, but you'll at least have your horses, and they will always be there. It's the way. It's the same system that Obi uses for making persistent ravens in one of his builds. One new reward token for 5 quest rewards. The cluster build pin is Loki, my favorite new ones though. Best one for real. I'm hoping to get more for his quest rewards. Yes, an in-game or website currency exchange would be cool. Hey Firefly, how are you? Hey Zegas, I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you doing? Auroring, purpling, page 17. Okay, let's see. Creatures. 17. Oh, hey, aren't you already flying this one? Dragon Lady Myth. Check this one out. The Auroring. How do I get the bigger picture? Open image in new tab. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Purple dragon. There you go. I already added it for you. You're not on the list, but other people have been hunting this one quite a bit, as we can see. Me gusto mucho explorar. Yeah, you have to discover a lot of stuff. Yes. Dragon Lady Myth, to help you out a bit, I updated a new thing. So if you go to the forums, dev Angeldust creator kit, it's a new link. It's 3.20 now. File not downloaded, potential security risk. Download. Okay, so that happens. And then you look into the creator kit and then you open up the document like this. It's a sort of a manual on how to do advanced tricks. I need a course on how to work with special blocks. Yeah, so this is exactly what you want. Just read through this. Start simple. Creating NPCs. This is where you want to start. Page 16. And then you can use characters for effects. Page 25. So let's scroll all the way down to 16. Let's see. And this should have a bit of a more prominent place on the website because a lot of players could learn from this. So add characters. Non-player characters and NPCs add flavor, lore and liveliness for players to explore in your constructions. Place a photon imitator block at the location where you want to add an NPC. And then a note, NPCs require at least one empty block above the photon imitator block because they do have some physical height to them. Set up the photon imitator in these steps. 1. Select the NPC hero type using the on-screen arrows or enter a number directly, confirming with next. So you select one of these numbers, choose a color, and on screen this is actually with a nice wizard sort of interface. So this explains how you make NPCs and then how you can color them, how you can make them sit, how you can make them talk, how you can make them like pop up instead of like pop up on demand instead of always being there. And then for the effects, this explains how you can make them move around. And then we have the character actions and for effects. So as here, effects number 3. As NPCs are fully persistent and can trigger photon machinery, you can use them to create permanent effects like adding photon imitator creatures like ravens or owls for adding atmosphere to your construction. Always active photon machinery. So you will get the hang of this. You will get the hang of this. Just start simple. Make an NPC. Make them talk. Make them walk. Make them do a little dance. It's all good. Creator Kit. Angeldust Creator Kit. It's included with the Raspberry Pi version by default, but you can also download this thing and you'll have it. I hope you enjoy. More leaks about the new update today. Help about special blocks, go to Discord. That's also a good tip. The Discord people will gladly help you. Firefly, I can only buy a dragon in the shop if I'm a wonder builder or GM, right? No, you can also be a donator. Zegas, donator is also good. So, donator, this rank. If you sign into the website, you will see the donate now. It's $33 and you will get the donator badge, which gives access to the Drakelings. The about tab seems fitting. Yeah, I sort of think the same, but I want to sort of rename it to extra or extras or something. So OB is incorrect. Also, donators can buy dragons. Yeah, there you go. So leak more about the new update. Not really, but this is a system that I'm shooting for. So it will not give you super rare items. They will be available to everyone, but you will need to grind the mode and you will need to select them. So I think that's the most fair system that I can make. A sort of third currency. Coins for the regular items. We have quest points for the quest rewards, which are mostly creatures that you can ride or creatures that you tame as a pet. And then this third currency will have its own set of rewards, sort of. And like, I think that's the most fair way to approach this, or make it like workable. You do your grind, you work through the game mode, you do your thing there, and then you get the reward that you wanted. And like I said, I want people to aim for at least 2 or 3 rewards, so that you are not done after the first reward. And there will be enough cool rewards that you might think like, hey, I can use this one here, or I want that one for that hero, and I also want this. So there will, like, as with the rest of the game, you will be able to set your own goals for which rewards that you want, and you can just grind them in the order that you want to do. So that's sort of like the best setup that I can think of. And I believe like I'm very far implementing it along that way or along those lines. So I believe it will work like that. So take this sort of as a, it is a leak that is still under debate, but this is 95, 96, 97, 98, 99% the way it's going to work as a sort of third currency. Yeah, by getting the donator badge is the best decision you'll ever make. Firefly log in as Tommy Puppet Lab to show donator. If we can get a date for the new update, can we get a date for the next leak? Will all rewards be hunt oriented, or will there be any building rewards that will help you while building? That's a good question. And the answer is, it's mostly focused on hunting. Yeah, sort of. And also, at the same time, not. It's not sure how to, like, not sure how to answer this in general. Like, quest rewards. Are quest rewards for hunting? Or are quest rewards for building? I mean, there are Drakelings that you can fly on if you can fly on a Drakeling, but you can fly on a different Drakeling as well. But it's also for show. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. There will be rewards. And that's what you're gonna get. That's what you're gonna get. Quest rewards are different though. Why are they different? Like, are quest rewards for hunting? I don't know. They're also just cool. You'll see, you'll see. I think the game mode itself and the rewards that you can get will speak for themselves. and if it's not to your liking, you don't have to play it. Like, it will only add to the game, it will not take away anything, so. Flying is a part of the donator badge, not rewards specifically. Okay, quest rewards are just luxury items, not really functional. But they are cool though, they are cool. I mean, how cool is it to ride on a mammoth? I think it's cool. So anyway, whatever you want to make of it. How much does the donation cost? $33. It says so right on the donation. Just sign into the website and do it. It's the correct answer, because 2 people typed it. It's also my age, as some people might say. Whoa! Yeah, but it's the best decision you'll ever make. That's the best we can tell about this. Okay, cool. Like I said, if you find any bugs in the new version, let me know as soon as possible. I hope to release 3.21 later this month, or maybe at the start of April. I won't take too much after April, but it's I want to release it quickly, wrapping up all of the loose ends that we find in this update, making it absolutely rock solid. And then we'll probably be with 3.21 for quite a while. And in the meantime, like, even though there will not be any client update, I will be able to roll out that new game feature, that new gameplay mechanic thing, content, whatever, with the rewards we just talked about. So that's coming later this year, hopefully. And also I'll be working very hard on the new remaster, of which I still have this very cool screenshot with the spaceship, just looking so good. It's a bit dark, but it looks so good. It looks really menacing. It's got steel and I think anodized, red anodized steel plating, and this just looks so cool. This is Angeldust, but it's the remaster I'm working on. So looking good, looking good. Not gonna lie, donor badge is a game changer, it's a must-have item. Whoa, that in reais is a lot of money. Okay, so then the backup plan is going for the Wonder Builder. The Wonder Builder badge is like it costs more, but it only costs time. So if you don't have dollars but you do have time, you can try to shoot for that one. And another one is to this is really difficult, is to try and shoot for like major contributions to the game. But I currently don't really have like any plans or specific things that I need help with. But if you have some like super valuable skill that you can contribute and you're going to do it for like a year or so, I might say like, hey, wow, cool, here's a contributor badge. Or you can work to get the money. Best decision you'll ever make. I have not seen all the paintings yet, but I think my favorite is either the one with the 2 giant bunnies with the earth or the red hammer. Okay, the first one that you mention is by Obi, the other one is by Fadi. So I'll show you a trick, Snow White Princess. I'll show you a tricksy. If you go into the build alone mode, you have all of the paintings. And you can just enjoy them. So for instance, you have Loki's painting, Angelio's painting, and the bunnies with the hammer or with the earth, they are like drawing... Oh dear, is it not in here? Did I miss this one? Okay, so I think we found... Did we find a bug? Oh, it's here. It's the very first one. It's the very first one. I thought I had a bug where the thing didn't show up. So you have all of the paintings in here. Yours is in here too. Super cool. And let's see, the hammer. Party. Let's hang the Angelio Roamer. I also freestyled sort of the borders on all of these paintings. For instance, this pet snack poster has so much energy, so I thought that a red border would make a lot of sense. And I like the borders, I like the coloring. Here we have the bunnies by Ruan, super cool. And Fati's mammoth, there we go. Which one is also new? Let's see, we have the Splintered Woodland by Rob. And then we have, let's see, Loki's painting, the Great Wizard, who suspiciously looks like a builder. Sorry, Loki. And then another new one is, we had the hammer already, Groundbreaker, oh, Soda Meow's piece, there we go, Soda Meow, how could we forget? We couldn't. And then we have, that's about it, I think. I think that's about it. And Snow White says, I like the border on my painting. Yes, it's a unique border, I talked about this earlier. Yours is the only one with a pink painted wooden frame. So I think it really complements the color scheme of the painting, and it's just like lovely, yeah, pinkish, purplish with the blues and the greens. Really good. In the hand painted style, it gets a bit more detail, of course. Let's see, hand painted. There you go. With a bit of the canvas structure of the real life painting coming through, and also of the game's canvas. Oh, did you see the face of the scout on Angelio's one? Check this out, and the roamer. Check out the way that these change. See? It's right above my face here. I should move it to the right side of the screen, so you can also see the roamer. It took a lot of time to get this to look somewhat right. I had to like specifically custom make, like the algorithm that I use by default sort of throws away a lot of detail, and I wanted to have the face in there, so. Obi says that's cursed. No, it's not cursed, it's just like the way it is. It costs a lot of time to get it to look like this. How says frame? Okay, the frame on the painting. Yeah, okay, frame, border, it's all the same. And Dragon Lady Miss says the pink border, the pink frame is the best frame, or the best border. How do your bunnies look in cartoon? Like this. They look mostly the same, Obi. Mostly the same. Everyone's bunnies also look mostly the same. You can check it out yourself. Come on, the update is out. You can check it out yourself. Border is okay too, but it's not a rim. Okay. Shall I show you the building tricks? So, check this out. Snow White Princess and Dragon Lady Myth. So this is plain mimic blocks. So the ones that you can climb, the thin ones. And we have new decal modes. So it's very subtle, but there's a mimic icon on top of these. And if you place them on a mimic by itself, the mimic will disappear. It's still there, so you can't really move through this wall here. But you can actually climb them. So you can make sort of a treehouse ladder like this, which is really good. This is one of the new blocks. I showed how to make sort of like rails using the metal slabs like this. And then you can use the metal frame on the corners to make it like this, or maybe you can use a different one. I'm not sure if we have a better one for this. Maybe a metal door or so. Steel cable. Oh, it needs to be a sticker. But it also doesn't have to be. It looked perfectly fine. So there we go. Sort of like rails like this. So that's pretty cool. And I also showed how to make a house. A very unimaginative house. Like this. And I will actually include the mimic now, so that it's a different demo than we did at the start of the stream. So I will place a window frame here. This one, a white window frame like this. And a mimic above it. That copies from below. So we have a two-story window that you cannot move through, because this is actually blocking your movement. It doesn't open even, so that's cool. And now you can place a wooden shutter on the outside, because these actually stick to mimics. So wooden shutters on the outside like this. Super cool. Sort of like that. And then on the inside we can place curtains. So we can, for instance, use a red curtain like this. Where's the lantern? So we have curtains on the inside. And on the outside we have shutters. And you can even see the curtains behind the window itself. So show how the new Mimic Sticky decals stretch and old decals don't. Okay, yeah, that's another trick that they have. Then I need to have girders. So this is just a demo of an advanced building technique, but since we're doing demos anyway. So let's sort of make a frame here. I'm not so good at building in this game, so please forgive me. Column block, like this. Okay, so now we place a thing in here. So okay, this is what already worked in the game, like this. If you add a old style decal or sticker onto this, it will not stretch. So for instance, if we place a golden frame here, it will not stretch. It will always be like its same sort of block size dimension. But these new ones with the mimic icon in the back, they will actually stretch. So if you place a wooden frame of this variety on it, it will actually stretch to the sides of the block. See the difference? So this one reaches all the way to the edges of the columns and the girders, and this one just sticks to the center. I like all the new detail possibilities. Yeah, super cool, right? He's not good at hunting either, just saying. Do you like my art? Gaming Wind, I like all of the art. So this is just a simple trick that works. Of course, these new ones will also stick to any surface that you place them on, so like the regular plain old decals. Also, this new trick lets you make ladders on any block, sort of. So if we do it like this, and if we place a brick in the ground and we use the mimic to copy the brick, here we go, copy the brick, copy the brick, copy the brick, copy the brick. Because these are thin mimics, it's actually climbable now. And to signal to the player that they can actually climb this, you can add a ladder to it. So let's make a dark wooden ladder here. So this sort of signifies like, hey, you can now climb this surface. See? Pretty cool. It's not super perfect, but it's good. I just updated my Angeldust. I didn't even see I had a new update. Okay. Obi's from the everyone gets a trophy generation. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so that's cool. I can show you one more trick. So one cool thing that you can do with these new mimic sticky ones and the combination of mimics is that you can make a mimic thing like this. And this is one of my favorite parts of the new update. I really like this. See where I'm going with this? How cool the new blocks. Now it's going to make more cool constructions. Yes. The light looks weird now after made the ladder. You look weird after I made the ladder. No, let me know what's wrong. Let me know what's wrong. Someone should make the tower from then with the trick. Okay. So check it out. We have this bridge of mimics now. Apparently we can fall through it. That shouldn't be the case. Let's try one more time with feeling. Okay. See, we can't fall through it, but now here comes the magic trick. Now we can actually use these wooden frames to make the bridge. Because as soon as we place them, the mimics disappear. Check it out. Whoop. Ta-da! Cool, right? So it's the light on the other side of the wall. Oh yeah, the lantern doesn't stick to mimics. So these are now mimic blocks. And not actually bricks. So that's a trick with the new things. So old style stickers do not stick to mimic blocks, but the new style stickers will. And that's why they have a mimic in their icon to remind you that they will interact with mimic blocks. So you're absolutely right that light looks a bit weird now because it has nothing to stick to. I need a mimic that copies horizontal. Yeah. Well, you need everything. First you insult me, then you insult my family. And then you ask for new blocks. No, that's not gonna happen. Anyway, so you can make a bridge like this. That's super cool. I mean, check it out. Wow. And you can also sort of make a combined version where you use the small mimic, the thin mimicky thing, this one. Like this. So then it will be sort of lower. And you can combine those with the flat blocks, I believe. So for instance, if you want to make a half bridge, half rope bridge, sort of like this, you get the idea, and then you can use the wooden planks for the other half. It sort of works, see? So you get half wooden bridge, half rope thing. If you did horizontal, imagine mixing all 6 directions in one big cube and then placing one normal block, boom, server blows up. Bridge with flats will drop down in middle, yes? Yeah. I think. Sort of. Anyway, like you saw it here on the stream, it works, sort of. Super amazing building style, wow. I'm pretty sure this will give everyone like new ideas and new ways of making constructions. It also just adds a bit of like horizontal flair and vertical flair. It's all cool. So here we go up the ladder. Whoop. And then we go over the bridge. It's all cool. You can't make this drop down and look good with a one wide bridge. Plus you can't have any blocks under mimic. Yeah. Not my problem. This looks good and I like it. And we even have a railway like this. Super cool, super cool. So far, so much for the demo here. There we go. 2-hour stream is already 2 hours and 2.5 hours. So just a demo of another few things that you can do now. So 3.20, I think it's a great update. Really cool features, really tying everything together. If you find bugs, report them as soon as possible. I want to do one more update this month to like make everything the best we can. And then I'll be working on the remaster and the big new game feature thing that we were talking about with the rewards and all of that stuff. Like no one is looking forward to it apparently, but it's still coming and we're still going ahead with everything. So that's cool. Thanks for watching, thanks for playing everyone, and thanks for the hunt. Thanks for all of the positive feedback on my skills. You're doing a great job, thank you very much. At least someone sees the positivity, but I wasn't worried anyway. But no, like I said, sometimes it's a bit... I try to draft my direction, make the game go in a certain direction, and people want it to go in a different direction. There's thousands of games every week that go in that different direction. I mean, there's so many games. There's bound to be one that fits your exact niche. So find it, play it as much as you can, and we'll always be there if you want to give Angeldust another try. So there you go. It's pretty cool either way. Yeah, you're pretty cool either way. I like your style. Nice update, nice stream, GG Firefly, finally some positivity. Hey, I'll tell you what, Rob actually sent me a private message saying, hey, thanks for the update, I'm really looking forward to playing with all of this new stuff. And I was like, thank you, Rob, thanks for the positivity, I like it, I appreciate it, I enjoy it. So, there you go. Yeah, now now everyone is actually suddenly complimenting me. Yeah, get out of here, get out of here. Thanks, Firefly, you're welcome, Kan Maaike. Thank you for making the artwork. It's the pet snack poster. It's on my house now. It's really great. I like it. It's also getting real hot in here. Void door, please open. So this was the stream for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the new update and the new icon. I'm already pretty much used to it. I'll sort of like keep an eye out if people, if more or less people are actually clicking on the icon and playing the game, or getting the game on Google Play and on the iTunes and the Mac app stores, where this is sort of like the main branding element that people see. So I will keep an eye out if it's not hurtful for our business. Otherwise we'll revert to the old one. But it's entirely cool. I like this new one. It's very vibrant, colorful, cheery. I like it. And very sharp. It took a bit of time to get it to look sharp at every size, sort of. But it's cool. It's nice. Tell Kan Maaike he has freedom with his prose. Hey, Kan Maaike, you're absolutely free to do with the prose and with the editing and with the text on the comics as you see fit. Don't worry about making like a second version or an improved version of an existing comic. Just like white out the text, type the new text, bada bing, bada boom, you're done. If you worked in the PNG format because it's lossless. There are a few opportunities to improve the editing or improve the text. Hummus, as far as I know, someone who is well versed in English and in like American English, use, and like maybe comics in general, and sort of like how do you optimize the text for the comics. So if Hum has some advice, it might be a good idea to maybe like try to improve the comic or the editing or the phrasing, the text on the comics, because Hum is probably pretty good at like what it should read. Like my jokes are just a framework, it's not like about the literal text. Now to change your avatar here to the new icon so it matches. Yeah, but that's sort of the difference between the game and the channels. I'll have to see what I do with the branding everywhere, because if you click on the itch page, if you click on this one, like there's old style branding sort of, if you would want to call it that. Not sure where to take that just yet. I first want to see if the icon makes a change, if people are more inclined to click this new icon or the old one. And like if you click on Metagaming, like this, like we also still here have the old Angeldust thing, because it's got the logo, so it's not really the icon. Yeah, I don't know what to... I'll see where to go with it. It took a lot of time and convincing to make this new icon and go with it. I'm happy with it, and now we just improve piece by piece. Release a third icon and have a mix of your branding everywhere, totally random and incoherent. That's the way, I like it. It's an idea. So, this was the stream for today. I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you had fun, and I hope you have fun with the new update. Obi has been remaking some of his trees, still hasn't found what he was looking for, but it's coming either way, so just more time and attention, Obi. It will work out eventually. It will look as good as your screenshots. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to chill out a little bit, probably throw some clothes in the washer and do the wash and like hang up everything to dry. That's my evening, but it's cool, it's good. And hope to see you again next week. Not sure if I will be streaming on Saturday, because I think I will be busy on Saturday. Maybe it will be on Sunday, or maybe it will be on Saturday and not on Sunday. Maybe I will choose Friday. It's a bit up in the air, so the stream might be on a different day next week. Keep your eyes peeled for the YouTube episode, and we'll make the most of it. The update is still here. Again, if you find any bugs or problems that weren't there before, let me know. For the next version, I'm already working on performance improvements, because I think I can improve the performance on older devices, on older computers a lot, which will make the game even like more fluid and better playable on older devices. And that might even help on like Retina devices as well, because it will optimize the way that pixels are drawn to the screen, and the more pixels that you draw, the more improvements that you will see. So I need to do some benchmarking and testing here and make sure that it doesn't like introduce new problems. But hopefully it will make things look even better and perform better as well. Have a nice weekend. Thank you, Dragon Lady Myth. Loki says, a nice stream today. Happy to be here, and bye. I did a few important ones. I think I'm done, Obi says. Cool. I'll leave you with those messages then. For the last time, thanks for watching, thanks for playing, thanks for being here. Hope you have a nice weekend, have a nice Saturday, have a nice Sunday, and I hope to see you again next week. The episode will pop up on YouTube with the schedule. Not sure which day it will be. It might not be on Saturday, so keep your eyes peeled. Hope to see you then. And for now, I'm going to say peace out. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.